Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Uh, I hope you guys are doing well this morning. It was a rough morning, really rough morning. I didn't think I was going to be able to make it to this live today. I'm hoping everyone is doing well and that hold on, that everybody's doing well this morning and had a great night. My night was so-so. Uh Trying to get myself stuff together. Hopefully you guys are up and wiping crust out of your eyes and slob off your mouth. Today is a truth day. Today is a day that I just first of all, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. From the last time I went live on last Tuesday, where the video I didn't know, the comments that was flooded, that was so encouraging. From all those, I guess, who are been subscribed to me from like long time to now, I really appreciate your amazing comments. I appreciate your encouraging words. They really did make me like, wow. Because you really don't know unless someone really says it. Let that be like a testament to anybody. Like, if you're a parent, let that marinate a little bit. If you're a wife, let that marinate for a bit. You really don't know how another person feels unless they actually express it. And I appreciate you guys who have expressed to me how they feel. Uh, Sorry, my voice is like 2 octaves lower than normal. It's still kind of early, guys. Good morning to all of you who are watching, and if you could just let me know where you're watching from. Um, it's I'm supposed to be on here at 8 o'clock, and I've been sitting at this desk uh, for about maybe 40 minutes, 40 minutes or more, trying to determine whether or not I'm actually going to go live today. Because truth is, I didn't want to go. I really didn't want to go live today. Not that I don't want to say hey to you guys, not that I don't want to talk to you guys. It's, if I can be completely honest, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I I I'm freaking out a little bit. Every morning I have to go live, whether it's on Saturday or good morning, or like Tuesdays. I'm like, Lord, if you don't come with me, I'm not going. Okay? I am just that. The truth is, I don't like really talking in front of people. When I was doing my hair channels and I was posting those, and I get to edit the things that I was nervous about or re-record what I messed up when I was saying, that was my comfort zone. And just like if you guys were live with me Saturday, I brought my husband on, and he has a tendency to push me out of my comfort zone. And um, and that's the reason why I started going live, because of his suggestions. Because I was like, I don't have time to edit videos. I don't have time because I'm gonna be honest with you. Having 3 kids is no joke. Having 2 kids is like, oh, okay, but having 3 kids, it's a lot harder, and you have a lot more things I mean, to do, especially when you do have homeschool, you're a stay-at-home wife and you're a business owner, and you're like, you done your hair. Everybody's seen you do your hair. And he was like, won't you talk? I was like, no. I didn't say that to him, but it was like, I don't know. I'm not a person who likes to express themselves, or can express themselves in a way that I guess people can truly understand. I'm slowly stepping out of it. I'm slowly developing. Not there yet, because I prayed to God this morning, even last night. I was like, Lord, I don't know. I don't know if I should go on. And it's really hard if you've never actually done this. For those who do this and they're, got the gift of gab. I think I ramble when I'm nervous and I just start talking, not more out of fear. But the truth is, God has not given me the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. So I know this, what I'm feeling, is not from Him. But how do you fight this? How do you fight the feelings that you feel when you know it's not from God? And I prayed, and I'm still feeling quite nervous, but I did come on. So, yay me. My man does the same with me. He pushes me to do Zoom presentations for other sources of health and wellness and income. Yeah, I mean, and I guess if you marry somebody who is outgoing, or you're with somebody who is very outgoing, and that's who he is. When I first met my husband, he was very social. I mean, his family is very social, and my family is not. And so growing up, everything was kind of closed off. The only people we really, I guess, for the lack of a better word, shine around was people we truly, really knew, and other family members. And thank you. I'm still, if you guys truly can understand where I'm coming from, sorry. I don't know why this is hard. I don't know. And you think, okay, why are you doing it? Because it won't let me go. Because I could just be like, forget it. It won't let me go. I'm like, I'm okay with not doing it. In a sense, I'm okay, but I feel like there's something in my spirit keeps pulling me, and I'm like, God, I'm okay. I'm okay. And and reality is, I took a speaking class in college, and I did good at it. They wanted me to do a commercial. It's just, I guess, given a script, maybe I'm okay. I don't know. It's just, I see something beyond what I normally do in my life. And the idea of that kind of terrifies me. And I keep speaking that over myself. I'm just not supposed to, but like I said last Tuesday I was here, that I just want to please and honor the Father. And I guess that's why it's hurting me so much, because I want to please Him, and I know He wants me to do this, but everything else in my body telling me to run, like, stop. And I'm nervous. I'm more nervous than I do when I do my hair stuff, because again, the buffer of just playing in my hair and going, okay, see what I done? Yay, okay, get off. Or bring a kid in here with me, and because they're outgoing, they're like their dad. They're just full of life and confident and just the gift of gab. They all have like this very vibrant personalities, and I don't feel like I do. I feel like I am slightly boring, and I don't know. um, and I feel like most of you are really watching me, because have watched me over the years, because okay, she has long hair. What can I learn from her so I can grow my hair? And that's that thing that's on the back of my mind, is like, you're just your hair. My husband tells me all the time, you're more than just your hair. You're more than just your hair. And I know what's inside of me. Okay. Because I've spoken in front of, thanks, Allison. I've spoken in front of people before. Recently, I've spoken in front of youth before. A youth group. Me and my husband both did it at the same time. And giving certain situations, I can do it. I speak, encourage people all the time. Like when I was in college, for some reason, that's what people call me for. They wanted me to encourage them. They wanted me to pray with them. And that was like one-on-one, because they wanted it. They came to me and they wanted it, or somebody come to me and wanted. This feels different, because there's no guarantee that the people who are watching actually want it. And so it's not like someone says, hey, can you speak for us? When I was younger, I used to speak all the time for the church I went to. We had youth conference, and I did oratorical speaking then, and was just fine. I had my topic, I had my cards. I ain't gonna say I was just fine. That's a lie. I was okay. I was still nervous, but I was okay. But I know the audience is people who love God, and who want to hear something dealing with him. When you're on YouTube, there are people who don't necessarily want to hear about God. There are people who do, but there are some who don't. And so, just trusting God that he knows what he's doing inside of me is where I'm at, trying to find that comfort zone where I believe that he's got me. I believe that he's faithful to give me everything I need. Life is not always great. Life is not always exciting. Life has its ups and downs, and this is just a little piece of mine. I know people who post on YouTube, or anything, or Instagram or Facebook, or they have this view that their life is great, and life is not like that. Everybody who has struggles, I don't care if you are rich or you're poor, there's some point in your life where you have problems. I am not exempt from it, and neither are you. So I wanted to come on here initially was to encourage. When I come on YouTube, I like to encourage in some form or fashion, because I feel like that's what God wants me to do, to encourage people, to singing. I think that's probably my other fearful point, is singing. Can I sing? Okay. But if you want to come on here and sing, Allison, I'll give you a moment to sing. I would love to hear you sing. Um, so, yeah, singing is not where I'm brave. I tried out for the Mississippi Mass Choir when I was younger, and I did my whole entire audition with my back towards the audience. That's how bad it was. I think when I know that it's something that I'm not, I feel like I'm not that strong. I mean, the thing is, I used to sing all the time when I was younger with my sister. We had a singing group, just me and my sister. We used to sing at different churches. Growing up, she was the better singer. And she went on and did like choir and stuff when she got older. We were little. We were singing all the time. And I just realized my voice wasn't what I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be more powerful, more soulful, and I ain't got that. So I said, I'm good. Anyway, I like coming on and encouraging people. And in all honesty, the last video I did last Tuesday, it really did encourage me. I was just like blown away with the positivity that came from the subscribers, the people, the viewers, the people, I guess, who've watched that video. It was amazing, truly amazing. The support. And I didn't feel nervous when I was nervous before I hit go live, but I wasn't nervous on that one. And this one was different. I don't know why. This one felt different. And I was just like, Lord, I don't want to go, but you need to go. I don't want to do it. You can do it. What am I talking about? So God help me. This is the prayer that I prayed before. It is not my original prayer, but I wrote it down because I really do like it. It says, Lord, when I'm afraid, I trust in you, for you haven't given me the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. When doubts fill my mind, your comforter gives me renewed hope. I submit myself to you and rebuke the enemy. And when I do, he has to flee. I've been raised with Christ. I've set my mind on things above and not on earthly things. With your power, I won't conform to this world, the patterns of this world, but I'll be transformed by the renewing of my mind. I'll think about whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, lovely, excellent, and praiseworthy. That is what I will think on. And so I have to remind myself, I hear kids. I got on here so late that I hear people, little children, trying to break into my room. And I knew that they were getting up before I went live and wasted time sitting here. I'm sorry. I wish this live was better. I apologize for all those who are watching on the replay. And for those who are watching live, I truly apologize for this. This emotionalness of why is it so hard to trust God? It's the thing. It's like, and I know the answer in a sense. Oh, thank you, MJ. But I don't know if everybody's going to feel that same way. Well, thank you, Allison. It's hard to trust God, but I think it's hard to trust God because we view God like we view people. We know that people fail you. People say they're going to do something, and then they don't. And so we don't see God. We don't know God in a sense like we know people because we can see people face to face. And so we think God is like other people. And so we treat him like other people. And he's not like that. He is faithful at his word. And when he said he would never leave you nor forsake you, he stands by it. Um, so when we question whether God is for us, we doubt the answer of yes, he is for us. And we think that you say you are, but you really are not here. And that's kind of how I felt at the beginning of this live. Like, why am I still feeling this way kind of thing. The truth is God is faithful, and he's faithful to his word. And you guys, the three of you guys, is that right? Yes. Thank you guys for lifting me up. I really do appreciate it. I came on here to lift you up, and you did it to me. So hopefully the next one will be better. If God wants me to come back on here and say it again, say something else. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm just rambling. God help me. Okay. I am God is in you, which makes you most powerful. That's true. If there's anything he wants me to tell you guys before I get off, he needs to say it now. I do. I do. But because I have a little note here on my camera. I have notes here. It just doesn't flow that well. For some reason, it's just like it just does not form out of my mouth the way I want it to. Or I feel like he may have other plans. And so I don't always try to stick with a strip. Gosh, can I speak? Script, especially if I know he's taking over. And so this right here was like the first time I went live, which was a Wednesday. I had notes, and it didn't feel like it didn't flow that well. And I wanted him to like use me. The notes will be there for if I need like I lose my way or something, but the notes I have is just mostly scriptures. And it depends on, like I said, how the spirit moves. I always say, Lord, less of me, more of you. And I feel like today it was a lot of me because I was in myself. I was in my fears. And I apologize for that. I have been on a roller coaster ride, in a sense, this whole year of trusting God. That's the truth. I've been digging head deep into my devotions and my word, trying to strengthen my faith. Not that I'm weary or anything, but it's where you know your faith was for beforehand, and God moves you to another level where you have to increase your faith because what you've seen before, he's not allowing you to see those things at this present time, and he's requiring you to increase your amount of faith. And as people of Christ or Christians, they want to say they trust God, but sometimes they really just saying it, but they're still carrying fear and doubt and worry and anxiety inside of them. And so I knew this was a different year. I knew this was something different because this is the year that I even started going live on this channel, because beforehand I was going to basically let the channel just be what it is and let it go, because I didn't feel like it was growing anymore. I didn't feel like the interest level wasn't there, because then my hair was slightly being damaged from trying random products that I questioned, but I did it anyway in order to just make a video. And so I wanted, and then we moved to this new location, new area, away from everybody that we knew. I mean, we're about an hour away from, we're an hour away from where we used to live. And we were already kind of 30 minutes away from people. So now we're like hour and a half, 2 hours away from a lot of our close knit group of people that we used to be around. And so a lot of things has changed within the last 12 months. A lot of things has changed, and one of the things that's changed is me. I've changed, and the things that I used to do or used to care about, I don't feel like they're important anymore, because something else is being created in me. And so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing, what it is that he's wanting me to do. And I guess just in a sense being a guinea pig for the Lord, for him to use me in however form or fashion he wants to use me, which is very unpopular to talk about on our hair channel. God and you being used by God. Because I'm not a preacher, and I'm not trying to be a preacher. I'm not. I just want to be an encourager. I want to disowning fear is, I mean, I could tell now that I'm talking is no longer, it's not there, which I thank God for that. God is using me. I know it. Very uncomfortable. That's one thing I will say. God not only does your husband, but he makes you very uncomfortable. He puts you in situations where you have to definitely come out of your comfort zone. Allison, I don't know who you are at all. It's the first time I've ever seen your name. But honey, you're blessing my soul right now. Thank you so much. I think that's another thing when I come on the live and I feel like I'm talking to myself, that makes me nervous, because it's like there's nobody on here. I mean, even though I know people on here and there's no one talking, it makes me want to get off, because no one's saying anything, no one's communicating. I think the part of going live is, for me, is the communication. I feel like I am actually talking to somebody rather than someone is just, you know, listening to me. Renee, you're a powerful woman. You're talented. You're an artist. You create so many wonderful things. If this sparks passion in you, the 7 of us would tune in every morning if you, if we have to. Thank you. Affirmation. Visualization changes lives. Praise God. I get no glory to myself. I'm only who he created me to be. What he created in me, I try to share it as much as I can. And I'm hoping that the end of my lifespan, God is pleased. That's what I want, God to be pleased. So the 7 of you, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening to me emotionally. I pray that God's blessings be over you, that this day be a day of prosperity, this day be a day of opportunity, of doors being opened unto you. I pray that God will increase you. I pray that the Holy Spirit will overpower you and give you confidence in whatever field that you're in. I pray that because of your encouraging words to me, that someone else will repay the favor to you 100 times over. And I pray that those who are listening will hear God in me, hear God using me, and will get something out of it. And not just hear a woman on here cracking. So that's my truth. That is my truth. Truth is, I am nothing without him. I am nothing, I would be nothing. Well, thank you, MJ. Man, that's all I really want. That's all I really want. I felt like Moses, when Moses told Moses take the people across, and he's like, Lord, I'm not going without you. He said, if I go with you, I'll destroy you. I'll destroy the people because of who they are. And I just felt like, I don't care. He said, I don't need you to go with me. And that's what my prayer was before I got on here. It's like, Lord, go with me. I don't want to speak out of flesh. I don't want to mess anything up. These are your people. These are your people. And I don't want to have any selfish ambitions. I don't necessarily want more subscribers because I come on here. I'm not seeking that. I'm just seeking God's favor because I'm trying to be obedient to his word. That's the only reason I'm on here. Trying to be obedient to his word. And yeah, that's basically it. I don't know what's happening in my kitchen upstairs. I just hear little feet. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Usually when the ruckus outside, ruckus is the old term that I hear a lot of old people say, ruckus. When I hear a lot of ruckus outside my door, I get nervous because I know my house ain't tore up or nothing like that, but what are they doing? Last time I went to the studio and left the kids to play in the house, which the studio is like on our property. Yana came back running down and said something happened to Ellie. I'm running back to the house. She's on her knees crying. And I'm like, what happened? She jumped off the top of my son's bunk bed. And I thought maybe she just bruised something. She was limping. She was crying. I'm like, what happened? What's going on? Finally, after the complaint kept going, she kept complaining. She was 2, and she just turned 2, and her vocabulary wasn't that great. She didn't want to put on her shoe. And so I was like, okay, something is seriously wrong. We went to the emergency room for x-rays. Now I'm praying, Lord, don't let anything be wrong. Let them say it's just so swollen or something like that. She broke her foot. She fractured her one of her toes. Well, 2 of them. 2 of them were fractured. And so yeah, when an adult is not around, foolery will happen. And so I just want to make sure that nothing like that is happening. I hear her and she's not crying, so I know that it's a good sign. So again, thank you guys. The 10 of you, the 9 of you, the 8 of you, 7, however many is on here. Yeah. My daughter is like a gymnast at heart. She would try to climb and jump off almost anything. She has a little bit of me in her. My mom told me that's exactly how it was. I would do crazy stuff and I would bump my head, and I never cried about it though. That was one thing that she said I didn't do. I had knots all over my head because running corners of tables when I was like a little. And she's like, you hit your head and you get up and you rub your head and you just kept on going. I'm sitting here like, what kind of head did I have? So I'm blaming myself for her ambition of being a stunt woman. So anyway, been on here for 35 minutes. So next Tuesday, if you guys are interested, I will brave it in again and coming on here and at 8 o'clock. Hopefully it will be at actually at 8, and I won't linger and worry and not get on here at 8. So yeah, I pray that you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys Saturday for another hair video. I'll be doing something with my hair. I must say though, I'm slightly getting tired of this hairstyle. It has been, I think, 18 days since I had my hair like this in this style continually. And I have like a week and a half to go. Excuse me. And my scalp is really itchy. So I don't know how long I'll last. If I scratch it, it'll probably flake up. I do have an IG. It's the same name as this, as it's Renee one. So yeah, I do have an IG. So I love you guys. I seriously do love you guys. I really do. And I hope you guys heard my heart today and not just my fears. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful morning, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Love you much. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like if you haven't liked, if you want to. I'll get better though. I'm new at this, so the more I speak, the more I talk, the more confidence I'll get. So just bear with me. Bye. And